keeping us cooped up here?
I expect the inspector will have some questions for us upon his return.
Questions? That idiot wouldn't recognize a sensible question if one fell out of the sky and fell into his mouth.
With that, I have to agree.
Why don't you do something, Charles? Charles? Charles!
What? Phone line! Red fire! What's happened?
Nothing! That's the whole point.
Oh, I must have nodded off. Damn tricky moment there, surrounded. Regiment of French... whatever's.
Why don't you do something about it?
Nothing much I could do. Obviously outclassed and...
To get us out of here. 2 hours we've been waiting and nothing.
Oh, I expect somebody will show up eventually. Due process and all that.
Well, it's not as if we don't know who did it.
But I didn't. Why would anyone believe me?
Come along, Charles, you're going to make a phone call.
Am I? Who to?
The police. Someone in authority. They can't hold us like this.
I believe they can, actually.
Oh, well, I'm not arguing, Charles. We'll use the phone upstairs, in private. Come along, Charles.
All right, come in, old girl.
Oh, and do stop calling me old girl.
Sorry, old girl.
Well, Dorothy, seems as though your little scheme has come unglued.
What scheme?
Well, to kill your aunt and have her money. The police suspect you.
But they can't prove anything.
But I can give them all the evidence they need to hang you. I was there at the top of the stairs. I saw you fire the shot.
Well, that's not true.
It matters very little. They will believe me. I will tell them that I did not come forward earlier because I was fond of you. But now, I see my duty.
Why, Pierre?
You have caused me much misery. The accusations about my paintings. But we could come to an arrangement.
But I wasn't serious about the paintings. I wasn't going to take all the money, just enough to reimburse my aunt. I wanted to frighten you, but I didn't want you to go to prison.
Silence, Dorothy. Your motives are not important. You are a very wealthy woman now. What I ask is simple. You give me £20,000 and forget about the matter of the paintings, and in return, I forget what I saw. It is as easy as that.
Really? That's simple.
But of course, I knew you would listen to reason.
Fine. Now it's time for you to listen to me. I was wrong about you, Pierre. I should have gone straight to the police instead of playing these games. When they get back, I'm going to tell them everything.
Dorothy, I will be forced to tell them what I saw.
And why should they believe you? A cheap con man. You're pathetic.
Damn and blast!
That doesn't sound very French, Pierre.
Yeah, it's about to get extremely down underneath. And would you stop using that ridiculous accent? It scared me half to death.
Gets to be an habit. Did it work then?
What do you think? She's going to tell the police everything.
Oh, you plain blow it!
I did everything you said. We're going to have to get out of here fast.
Ah, what's the use? They get us before we got 5 miles. I told you before, there's only one way out.
We can't kill her.
Now why not interfering there? She weren't bothered about Bagshot.
Oh, Mrs. Bagshot was different.
Oh, why? You going soft? Are you fancy her, son?
Of course not.
I told you before, she's the only thing that's standing in our way. If she spills the beans, then we're finished. Oh, God, things perfect. I find the rich old fools and you relieve them of their money. I spoil all that.
I don't know. I need time to think.
I ain't got time to think!
Perhaps you'll join us later for afternoon tea, Mrs. Craddock.
Oh, it's just so ghastly, Pierre. How could anyone do that to such a kind old lady?
Oh, Miss Maple. We were just talking about poor Mrs. Bagshot.
Oh, quite tragic, my dear. Such a sad loss. I partly blame myself. I seem to bring such misfortune. Do sit down. I'd love to have a cozy chat.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Miss Maple, but you'll have to excuse us. We're about to take a walk in the grounds. It's just so claustrophobic being kept here. Quite ghastly.
A walk? What a good idea. I wonder if you would mind my joining you.
No, of course not. Delighted.
I'm afraid I'm not as brisk a walker as I used to be, but the countryside is so pleasant at this time of year. My nephew often escorts me when he has the time.
Oh, how marvellous. Oh!
Oh, are you unwell, my dear?
Oh, thank you, Pierre. Oh, it's just a slight fainting fit. I have them often. I'll pass in a moment, and then perhaps Pierre might help me to my room.
It would be my pleasure.
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Why, Mr. Bunting, I do believe you've been drinking.
I've had a drop. Do you want a swig?
I don't believe so. Most kind. I think that you should perhaps sit down.
Don't want to. I'm cerebrating. This is the happiest day of my life.
Oh, I don't think that you mean that, Mr. Bunting.
I do. I'm cerebrating because... Why am I cerebrating?
I really don't know, Mr. Bunting.
Honey, neither do I.
Ugh.
She's stuck up, she is. Hello, Frenchie. Would you like a drink?
No.
No. Oui. No. Oui. No. I'm rich. She's deaded, and I'm rich. That's why I'm cerebrating.
Oh, there he is, Charles. Disgusting.
Hello, I'm rich.
Oh, let's get him out of here, Charles, before he breaks something.
Well, I'll do my best, Hoyle. Go, go. Come on, old boy. I don't like you.
God. God, that's Napoleon brandy. Recognize it anywhere.
Well, does it matter?
Of course it matters. It's a damn waste. Go on, man. Can you walk?
Of course I can walk. I can walk anywhere I want.
Oh, bad form. Never seen anything like it.
Let's get into his room, Charles. Out of the way.
I'll make him a pot of tea. I always find it sobers me enormously.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose you're right.
Of course I'm right. Only we'll have to do it straight away. If we're clever, we could frame that drunken old fool, stake his in, we'd get away with murder. Dorothy, how kind of you to join us.
Looks as though Bunting is enjoying himself. Perhaps you should have a last drink, Pierre. I don't think you're going to get another for a very long time.
Oh, you're going away, Pierre? How exciting, so exotic.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as exotic, would you, Pierre? Very cheap, though. There's something you ought to know about Pierre, Elizabeth. And I need a little insurance by telling someone.
Really? How intriguing.
These paintings are forgeries. He cheated my aunt. He'll try to deny it, but I have all the proof I need. I've written a full statement, which is under lock and key in the safe. I hope you weren't thinking of doing anything silly, Pierre. There's no way out now that Elizabeth knows.
No, but this is ghastly. Pierre, is it true?
Oh, it's true, all right. I believe he's also sold paintings to your father, Elizabeth. Wouldn't surprise me if they were forgeries, too. Your father should check.
That's the trick, Miss Maple. Lots of hot drink around him. Oh, Elizabeth. Yes, got the chap down there at last. Terrible thing is drink. Anybody care to join me for one? Oh, suit yourselves. Of course, the chap's drunk all the good stuff. Shouldn't really drink alone. Leads to melancholy, you know. Oh, damned quiet in here. Anything the matter?
No, Colonel, it's just so difficult to be enthusiastic about anything under the circumstances.
Oh, yes, quite. A glass of this would do you no harm. I expect you know a lot about that drinking, Mr. Land of the Vineyard and all that.
It is true, we have the finest wines in all the world, but I believe that the great wine should be drunk in moderation to tantalize the palate.
Really? What a strange attitude. Still, each to his own, I suppose.
Now, if you will excuse me, I have some things to attend to.
Don't stray too far, Pierre.
Believe me, Dorothy, I will not.
Odd chap. Something damn suspicious about him. Yeah. Foreign. Eyes too close together.
He's not all he seems, Colonel.
Really? Thought not. Still, none of us are, I suppose. Take me, for example. Yes. Been doing a spot of thinking since old Mildred. Yeah. Yes. Time to make a change. Life's too short for pretending.
But you don't pretend anything, Colonel. I've never met anyone so honest.
Oh, don't you believe it, my dear. All a front. Wasted my life. Never achieved a thing.
But all your travelling, adventure, India.
Adventure? I joined the army because I had to. Family tradition, yes. Soon realized I was